Ginika, why are you single now?
We are too busy to be bae.
Hey! Kiss Daniel has dropped something. Kiss Daniel, well done, oh. Well done. Well done. Welcome to another episode of Women at Work. I am your host, Averil. Today we have two solid perspectives. And one of the perspectives would be about teenage girls who are fresh out of school, secondary school precisely, and young growing adults who just graduated from university and have unhealthy mindsets about work life after school. And the other perspective, a very beautiful one, a special one actually, is a single mom who had to take care of a child and pursue a career both ways. With me, I have Elizabeth Daniels and Ginika Igbo.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for honoring our invite.
Thank you very much.
Okay, first off, before we move into the main conversation, what's your relationship status? Please, before you give me an answer, I don't want to hear I think. There is situationship.
Okay.
Single to stupor. I have a crush. Maybe there's one brother you are eyeing someone.
Okay.
And then which one you get? Situationship. You know, like I'm very sure that you can come up with something new. So please, Ginika, what is your relationship status?
I'm single.
Is it to stupor? Like
Single to stupor.
there's no brother in the
No,
equation.
single to stupor. Yeah.
Elizabeth, please motivate me. Don't tell me you're single.
I'm single.
Ah.
I'm very much single.
If people are lying, your boyfriend is watching this.
I'm very much single.
Ginika, why are you single now?
We are too busy to be bae.
Hey! Kiss Daniel has dropped something. Kiss Daniel, well done, oh. Well done. Well done. Ginika, why are you single? Is it that you are just too busy according to her to be bae? Or you've not paid attention, or you've not seen your type, or you're not focused on anybody?
Relationship is not my priority now.
Hey.
It's not.
Wow. Wow. What is not your priority, please? Why are you to speak pidgin English? What is your priority, Ginika?
Achieving success, like achieving a better tomorrow for myself.
What is your definition of success? Because some persons will say, if I have one Benz like this, I have a certain amount of money in my account, I'm good to go, I'm successful, there's nothing you're going to tell me. So what is your definition about success?
Being financially stable.
Be financially stable. So like this now, in your heart of heart, your account is shaking. Not stable at all.
That's not what I thought.
Elizabeth, why are you single?
I would say because I am focusing more on my career, building a great path for myself.
So speaking about career,
Yeah.
can you please give us a rundown about your career?
Okay, I graduated from the Department of Microbiology. That's to say I'm a microbiologist. But I have a career path of becoming an IVF specialist.
Please, for those that do not understand.
Okay, that's when I talk about IVF, I'm talking about artificial insemination. Yeah, that's the process of birthing a child without having to go through the normal process of maybe being in or conceiving, being with a man, like, yeah. So
That's something. Career day this word. Yeah, career day. Now we just look and say career day.
yeah.
Career day. Ginika, please can you give us a rundown about your career?
Okay. Actually, okay. I graduated from Federal University of Technology. I did maritime management technology. So in my course part of line, I should be pushing towards working working in an oil company or working in the shipping sector. Okay. Or I don't have that in mind. So what I'm pushing very hard is working as a seamstress, having a big brand. You get having a big brand, making things as an affordable.
Okay.
You understand? And having a particular niche, and my niche is the streets.
Okay. Yeah.
Streets, yes.
Because the rich are getting richer, so you need to go to the streets to help people understand. Okay, so out of curiosity,
Yeah.
both of you are single.
Okay.
So me, I don't understand. At what point do you want to marry? Because hey, singles everywhere. What is it? When do you not want to get married? Because you have graduated now.
Yeah.
So Nigerian mentality after school, yes, we say work small. We say work small, then you understand. The next thing follow. But now you are single. What are we going to do about it? At what point do you want to get married?
Okay. The thing is, I'm not shutting the door of marriage out of my career line. So, at any point where it comes, like there is a somebody somewhere that it's like, okay, let's get married, let's do this life thing together and all of that. I think I have a space for it along my career path. So I'm not shutting the door out totally for marriage.
So what you're trying to tell me now is that if one fine brother walks through the door and comes through, please, will you be my wife? You will say yes.
Yes.
That means
If
in your
it
heart of heart,
supports-
you are ready.
Yes.
You are
if
ready
it's-
for marriage now. Now I want to understand. That means in your heart of heart, you are ready for
I'm ready. What am I waiting
sharp,
for?
sharp. I like that.
I'm ready.
Unica,
I'm not.
why did you say so?
I'm not like mentally for that marriage thing. I'm not. Because right now, marriage now it demands a lot of commitment, and right now I can't give that commitment because I'm just. I don't know.
You can't meet the commitment right now.
Yes.
What are your fears? What are you scared of?
Somebody wakes up one morning and tells me, I'm not doing it again.
You are scared that it will leave you.
Yes, I have that fear.
This fear was vected out of something. What happened?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, my last relationship, like, my partner just told me one day, okay, you're like a sister to me.
Wait.
And this was someone I actually had a child for, you get. And works one
After
morning.
having a child,
Yes.
told you you're like a
And he
sister.
tells me, I'm like a sister to him. I was like, I don't understand, sister, how? So with time, I was like, okay, let's just be patching up. And it was very terrible. He had to tell me one morning, see, this thing, I can't do it.
Hi.
You get, I can't do it. And seriously, it was frustrating and depressing because you already have this picture of, okay, forever together, you get. And this was while I was in school, though, because I had my child when I was 23. That was 2018, you get. Had a child, I was very happy. We're gonna be together and
He
everything.
was also happy you guys were together.
Yes, everything was fine, you get. Everything was fine. Then imagine going to class with pregnancy.
Wow.
It wasn't easy. Get then I gave birth to my child during my IT, my 400 level. Okay, my final year, which was 500 level. I still need to be taking my child to school.
Wow.
So it was really depressing. And I'm like, Ginika, you can do it. It was supportive, but at a point, I don't know, like it started withdrawing. So it was just left for, okay, Ginika is just you. You know, there's this attitude somebody will give you, and you know that, not only you do on your own, no, you don't need me, I can't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just doing everything. So, I had issue in school. I wasn't able to clear myself. Then I had an extra year. Still, that extra year, it was just me and the child.
So that was not
Yeah.
available.
And he told me, okay, let's take this child to the mom. I agreed, you understand. Then after like let me say like 6 months, I noticed that if I want to call this child, They'll tell me it's busy, is you understand?
They're depriving you of.
Yes, and I felt like, are you sure these people don't want to take this child away from me? See, let me go and carry him with this Gary that will be drinking together, you
Let's
get. At
drink
least I
together.
have
You were
this.
ready for that.
Yes, so just one morning. Okay, during that time, I lost my mom. I was like, God, like it was just so crazy. I just woke up one morning, see, because I was trying to cover up everything. Like, it's going to work. I just woke up one morning, see, anything will happen, may happen. You get, Ginika, it's enough now. You're trying to make excuses. You understand? So after my mom's burial, I went to pick my son. That was when the journey, like,
Started.
to my son.
By the time you picked your son, you were done with the university.
Yes, I was.
You were done with the university.
Yes.
Okay.
So I went, picked my son, and then I learned tailoring. You get, I learned tailoring. I was using it to patch, but it wasn't coming. You know, like making money, and that money that comes, you know, that money is not. You're not making it for yourself. You need to pay school fees. Nobody is supporting you unless your family, your relatives. You get, you know, from this other side, the money is not coming. Like nothing. So I'm like, it's not easy. So at the point, I became very lean.
Wow.
You understand?
Because of the stress involved.
I was very, very stressed. Like, I just thank God for the kind of sister I had. She was like, because they call me Mama. She was like, okay, Mama, bring this child to Lagos. Let's see if you can start your life from there. So I took the child to Lagos. I was still trying. Okay, there was a place I went to get a job, and you know, you need to tell them, okay, they'll ask you, what's your relation, what's your status?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you a mom? Are you so? No, now they feel like so. I'm the man. I'm a single mom. And the next thing was like, you know, say me and you will get run things because I don't give you this job. I want to give your picking food,
Ha.
so I had to leave.
You literally asked
Like the
for.
stereotype must, and you see somebody, and she get that picking more. We what life we should don't live. And
Because they
all
know
that.
how desperate you are.
Yes, because that moment I need to take care of my boy. Like, so because you won't see other children going to school and your kid is just at home, and you'll be like, I was depressed. I was. At the point, I sold some of my properties at the point. Yes, I did because I could do anything for him. I sold him some of my properties. I was like, my sister was like, Mama, calm down. See, if you die now, this child will still live. You get. So I was just okay. I had to learn a baking. I had to go into baking because I had there was this time I went to Asaba because I was really depressed. So my cousin that stays in Indonesia, I came back to the country. He was like, "Mama, come and stay with me." So I'm just very very grateful for that person. So it was like, see, you need to calm down. Life isn't like that. So one day I stumbled on one training, baking training. So the training was basically for single moms. So I went there and the lady told me about her life story. That doesn't mean we won't keep pushing, you get. So I just did baking. I put my life, my everything, all my strength in it, and let me see that I can do well. I can do baking very well. So I left. I went to Lagos, and then as of then, I got a job to be a personal assistant for Daisy Sickle Cell Foundation. Yes, and what made me do that job was I had this passionate feeling for people that cannot help themselves, people that were sick because my mom died of stroke. So I was like, okay, I can do something for some persons. And the owner of the foundation is also a sickle cell patient.
Okay.
Okay, so I had this feeling that I was okay. I can add to the society. I can just do something for someone that is sick. Yeah, that one was going well, and I was also thinking, I've not served. I need to clear myself from school, right? And I had one lecturer that was still disturbing me. He knew my relationship was that he knows I'm a single mom. He told me, you have to come and meet me. Oh. I'll be touching him every time. I was like, this man knows how life is for me, and you're trying to frustrate me.
Sabotage your.
So I had to go back to my school to clear myself. My dad was very, very supportive. My dad was really, really supportive. And the very day my name came out for NYSC, that was the happiest day of my life because I saw that as a new start to life. Like, finally, I'm going to pursue a career. You understand?
Yes.
That, And so I can graduate like I can graduate with all this thing that is happening.
And still be able to serve.
I still yes. So even like after a week, I'll still doubting. You don't just say NYSC, my name come out.
Yeah,
Then I saw Edo States. I was like, God, anybody wants to push me on. Because I need to start my life like this single mother with stereotyping was just too much. Just tell somebody, okay, somebody wants to date you. And you tell the person, I'm a single mom. The next thing, this person will not call you again. Like I've had like 10 persons to do that though. They just I want to date you. The talking stage is going on. I just tell the person, okay, I want to tell you something. I'm a single mom. Like, me, I know if you train person,
Chicken.
and I'm like, did I tell you to train any child? Did I?
because that is what their mind calculates.
You get, they just feel like, okay, once you're with a single mom, you have to do this one, pay the bills, and everything. Like it was very, very crazy. So at the point, I was like, see, relationship thing.
Yeah, no day.
Let me just push myself first.
Focus on yourself.
Focus on myself. I look at me, like where I am, the head back. Like I can actually just laugh. Like, clinical, you don't suffer. You get, I can actually just laugh and say, okay, me, I can do anything. If you want to stereotype me, that's your problem, not mine.
Because
Yes.
where I've been through, I've come out now. What do you want
Yes,
to tell me?
there's nothing.
Because it's
There's
just like
nothing.
you've seen 99, maybe 100 remain. So
Mm-hmm.
now most persons when I tell them, okay, I'm a single mom, I'm serving, they're like, I take to her. It's just that I just so my child is also my strength. Because when I think of him, I just feel the need that see you need to push yourself
Yes, the
on.
reason why you
Why you
need
need to
come.
leave.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
you need to push
I need to
yourself.
conquer.
Nobody is coming to like this. You need to push yourself. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't like at all. But see me.
Yes.
Clinical
I'm
glory.
glad to see you
Yeah.
because I'm really inspired by what you're doing
Yeah.
because I did not even expect this fact at all.
Really?
Like, it's really touching. The fact that you had to go through all this and you came out strong and you are
Wow.
you're a strong woman. You're a strong woman.
Yeah, that's why I'm very jovial at times.
It's necessary. You need to be happy all the time. It's necessary.
Yes.
So Elizabeth,
Mm.
um, looking at the society and how it has affected the mindset of young girls, teenagers in secondary school and those fresh out of university, what's your take? How it has affected them in trying to get a good work life?
Okay. Um, I will start by saying when I was in the university, I could remember vividly. I just entered 100 level, and I was opportune to meet like let me say a colleague that was also in my department, but he was in final year, and he said something to me that you cannot pass in this department without either blocking with money or sleeping with a lecturer. And I said something. I said, I know where I'm coming from and I know what I want to achieve. And those are not part of my goals. And he said, let's see how you do it. And it was not easy. I won't say it was easy, but I scaled through. Even till when I got to final year, I had issues with my project being cancelled like 3 times just because of his lecturer and all. But in the long run, I graduated with a first class. And, and,
Hey, your head is hot. Let me find your head is hot.
and when my results came out, there was still a stereotype of no, she's a lady. How can she say she graduated with a first class? It's a lie. She probably slept with a lecturer or she paid her way through it. So I feel like imagine me not being able to stand up for myself and saying I don't want to sleep with any lecturer, neither do I want to settle any lecturer to pass. Imagine a lady going to school and having to sleep with lecturers
Because they feel that's the normal
because
way
that's
to
the
pass.
normal pathway they've
Yes.
gotten to know when they got to the university that okay, this is what they do here, and now you are out in the open world, like you're in the work market and you're looking for a job, obviously. and now your employer is telling you you have to
Yeah,
sleep
you have
with
to
me,
sleep
like you
with
have to rub my
someone.
back, you rub my back, I rub your back, and all of that. They will have no choice because it's something they've already started from the onset and all. Still, same thing applies to the young teenagers. Social media, TikTok, they see a lot of things going on. Okay, let's start it early so that before that time we are up in the game. We are very much okay. We can stand with our 2 feet. Imagine somebody being a banker, you get a job in a bank, and you are asked to, okay,
Most
you need
girls
to
see it as
open.
a norm.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
before
norm
you
for
can
them.
get this big job,
Yes,
you need to do
it's a
something.
yeah, it's a norm
Exactly.
for
And
them.
I remember there was a time this stuff went viral in the movie industry. They
Yes,
said before you can become famous,
famous. You
you
have to
have to
sleep
sleep
with
with.
either the producer, the director, or somebody
Exactly.
on the set
So what
for
would
you.
you say to young girls? What advice do you think you can give to them
Okay, for young girls who are
in a way
still
that they will be able to change this mindset
mindset.
completely? I know some persons are still in the dark and they feel that there is nothing genuine that can come out from hard work. Yes, a lot of girls feel that way.
Okay, I would say from my own life story, because it wasn't easy for me to, I would say they need to be determined. And one thing that kept me pushing was my mom, because my mom is obviously a single mom.
Yes,
She raised
having a
us,
support
yeah.
system
She raised me and my sibling. We are just two girls. She raised us all by herself,
herself.
even without staying with us. She had to leave us with her grandmom and was sending money, and so she was like my backbone. I was always saying, there is anything I want to do, I want to do it for my mom.
Make her proud.
I want to make her proud. I don't want my father's people to laugh at her because they'll be like, "Oh, these are the kids you
You had
raised."
something to look out
Yes,
for
so
while
that was
striving.
that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to make her proud. I wanted her tears to turn to smile. I wanted her to look back and say, I did not invest for nothing. Because there was a time I was about writing WAEC, I could remember, and Jam, my mom's brother, which was my uncle, had a school then. And he said something that he was not going to enroll me in his school because I was another man's child.
Okay.
Yeah, and when my mom enrolled me in another school and enrolled me for JAM, he said that my mom was wasting her money because obviously we are girls and we cannot amount to anything.
That is the wrong idea.
That's the wrong
Yes,
mentality. They
wrong mentality.
said
They just
girls are
feel
made
that
for kitchen
yes,
and the
full
other room,
housewife.
full
You cannot do
housewife.
anything. You
Yeah.
can't make any impact.
So that was when I heard it. I though it broke me, I cried for a while, but I told myself and I told my mom that this thing I told you is not going to come to pass because I am going to make it proud.
And you had
And
to
I'm
work twice hard to make sure
twice
that thing
hard,
happened.
twice hard. Even to the fact that I got recognized in school, I was now the female student leader for the full school
Wow.
because they saw, I feel like they saw the dedication, the determination in
You
me,
had
and
a drive.
I had a drive and I had to follow it.
Yes.
I was the president of my department. I had a lot of awards. Even when I graduated, I had about 4 awards from school
Scholar
and
for a reason.
departments and everything. And it wasn't easy because I could remember telling my younger sister that there was sometimes that my body will tell me you need to sleep, but I would not be able to sleep until I'm 100% satisfied with whatsoever I was reading. It was that bad that I could not sleep until I was okay with a particular topic or a particular book I was going to read. So I felt like the drive in me was what pushed me to where I am today. Because if it was in 2013 or 14, somebody had told me that, oh, you will go to school and you're going to graduate with a first class, I would have said, it's a lie. Even when I entered school, I never had the intention of making a first class. I was just telling myself that I've, I'm in school now. I want to make good grades and I will not want to pay anybody for anything. I wanted to do me. So it was when I got to my 200 level and I decided to be more. I decided to dedicate myself more and be like, oh, I can actually do this. A first class will not be bad. And that was when my passion for IVF started. I did my internship in an hospital in Benin, Maviscope, and I was opportune to join them for a procedure for IVF. It was interesting. I loved the whole process and all. And I just told myself, this is the path I want to go to. And that's where I'm focusing myself at for masters. Now I'm currently serving. So when I'm done serving, it's IVF, masters, and even to attend PhD. To that length,
Yes,
I'm
you
ready
will.
to
And
go
you will,
there.
yes, you get it.
So I would just tell young girls out there to be their self, pick up their pieces. Even if you're falling before, it's not too late to start again. I think I've not said something. I entered Unibe in 2013. I had issues that I could not graduate. I left. I went to Abuja, relocated, started working. I took myself back to school.
Oh,
Then pursue my career, and here I am.
those were your challenges.
Those were my challenges.
And you
So
still
even
came
when
out
I
with it.
failed, I told myself I was going to rise and I was going to make it. And I came out with a first class. So I feel like whatsoever challenges they will have, they should be determined. They should focus. They should have a goal. When you have a goal, you can achieve anything you want to
Have a
achieve
goal as a young lady.
as a young girl.
Purpose driven.
Yeah.
Have a drive. There's a reason why you're a first class. Your brain is very hot. So, Ginika, I want to ask you a question. Was there a time where you had to give up? Because as a young girl, you had dreams. You wanted to do something. You wanted to have a future. Along the line, the child came. You had to go with option B. Replan your life again. Do you understand? So, did you like? I know you have. Did you question yourself? Was there a point where you had to give up? Even looking at the fact that, oh yes, I had a child. I beg, other person can take care of him. I can't take it anymore.
Yes, yes.
And did it at any point stop you from dreaming? Like, did you say, at this point, this is what I've always wanted to do? Or with the fact that, due to unforeseen circumstances, let me just go on with life. Life has shown me, so let me just accept my fate.
Okay. At the point, like I was, I was not like I just gave up. Like, okay, let us just take this child. Let me just stay. Let me not die. Well, at the point, I was like, is this really worth it? Like, you give up. What will happen? Like in the future now, your child comes and says, "This one, she born me. She been leave me come out now." And I told that, okay, don't be the child carrying himself come. The na me go disturb picking where you get. So I was like, see, I need to do better. To not be easy. To I need to push myself.
So, what were the major challenges that you faced?
Okay,
Can you
like,
point them out?
one was finance. Get like okay, it's been 3 years now. I don't get support from the dad. I train the child all by myself. You get. So one major thing is finance. Okay, this money is coming, and now the child falls sick. Money you're supposed to use for something for yourself, or the child
You have
falls
to
sick.
just plan.
God. You know, people are like, God, what's happening? Is it that when the money comes, like one problem comes, and the next thing, school fees. At the point, I was tempted to just, okay, let me just call the dad. But the dad actually told me, if I'm not taking the child to his mother, I should not ask him for anything.
Anything.
And I think there was a time they wanted to take the child abroad without my knowledge, you get. And when I had asked, why do you want to do that? I said, is it bad? You understand? So at the point, I was tempted to call. I was like, no, Ginika, you shouldn't do this, because for someone to just stay without thinking about his child, like, he not see you as anything, you understand? So I had to, okay, if it's the last money with me, I will pay that school fees. I was, even the time I even borrowed money. I told you I sold some of my properties now. I had to borrow money to pay some things. Like, when the people come for their money now, you get, I'll be giving excuses. You understand? And so, as in, it's drained my mental health so much that I'm like, God, I brought this on myself. You get. At the point, I hated myself. what kind of mistake did I do? But still, I didn't give up. And I know single mothers out there. Some people will just think, as I don't body speaking, I don't need to do anything again. You
You just
understand?
focus on the child, forget my career path, and just
Yes, at the point I thought about that, let me just focus on this child, man, leave career. Well, I was like, well, in the next 3 years, you regret it though, because
child.
people will have things to offer. What do you want to offer? Just a mother. You understand? So I was like, see, I need to do better. I need to, like, the child will live his life. I also need to build my own life. I need to get somewhere. So the father won't have a reason to say, you see where I live, she don't get, she don't get future. You understand? So, like, I'm very happy that I'm here. Like I've gone far from where I used to be.
So there are a lot of single women right now that would be watching this episode that are happy that you sharing your story, and some of them are at the verge of giving up. Some of them think that they cannot make it. They cannot balance their career path. In fact, anything career, they don't want to hear it again because they just need this child to survive and live. So they don't find themselves doing whatever will bring food to the table. You understand? So what would you have to say to them?
I would advise them they should just pick themselves where they are, pick themselves
Or
up,
where they are?
that they can do it. Because my own was like I gave up. Like, I don't want to even do anything again. They should just take the charge you get, but they can do it. You don't need anyone to tell them. Like, I know people tell you you cannot do it though. This child is draining you. You can't go anywhere. But they can actually do it. You should think about their child in the future. How is it going to be like? Okay, you're training this child. How will your future be? Okay, in future you just be just a mother, nothing. So as your child, as you're training your child to grow, also train yourself to build up yourself. They can do it. It's not easy. It's not easy. Oh. It's not easy. But they can do it. They need to push themselves up. So that when the society see them tomorrow, they'll be like that single mother stereotype, they'll be like, she can do things for herself now. So nobody will have to talk down on you. You get. But if they should just give up now, they'll actually regret it. But they can do it.
So can you confidently say that you've been able to balance your motherhood and your career life? Do you
Yes.
think that you've been able to get
Yes.
stability?
Yes.
Wow, I like that confidence. I like that confidence. So Elizabeth,
Yeah.
what do you have to say to teenage girls, young ladies who have this stubborn mindsets that you have to give something illegal to get in? You have to sleep with somebody to be able to get a particular job because there are some persons that are still keen on that because of the society. It's possible that a girl child has been surrounded with persons that have to do
Go through all
yes,
this
go through all
stuff,
this
yeah.
thing. So nothing clean can come out of genuine hard work. So what advice do you have for them?
Okay. Personally, I would say they need to be determined and they need to get out of that shell because it's not easy. It's not easy to get out of
Emphasis
it
of
because
it's not easy.
it is not. It's not going. It's not even going to be easy. But like I always say, and they all like a saying goes, better is the end of a thing than the beginning. So if you want to attain success, you need to work for it.
Think of the finish line.
Yes,
Yeah.
you need to work for it, and you need to set your eyes on the goal. Set your eyes on where you're heading to, and don't let society or talks or people you've seen. Your life is different from somebody else's life. Because somebody did it and made a way from it does not mean if you do it, you will make a way from it. Everybody's life is different. So
Just find a way.
just find a way. And I feel like the best way is to go the legal way. And it pays more. Because there's a respect that comes with going the right way and getting it done the right way. When you get your end results the right way, it's there's this joy and this inner peace you have. You know, most of the time young girls will not really say, but when they go through stuff like this, there's this inner guilt they have in their mind that, oh, like their conscience is always fighting them. I'm not
I
supposed to
got
do
this
this.
thing,
Yes,
this
I'm
way.
not supposed to do this. I'm not supposed to do it. But I had to because they always say I had no choice. You have a choice. Every female child, every lady has a choice, and you have to make the right choice. So that's how I will have to tell them: make the right choice, be determined, be focused, and you will excel, even beyond your own imagination.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth. Thank you,
Thank you.
Jenica.
Thank you.
I personally, and learned a lot from this episode. It was really, really educating. So, as a girl child or as a single mom, find a purpose, be determined. Challenges will definitely come. Yes, it will not be easy for you to overcome these challenges, but you will definitely overcome these challenges. This episode was so insightful. I learned a lot and I know that you also learned a lot. See you in our next episode. I remain your host, Avril Roots. Bye.